morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Catio Chat this morning. I'm going to make my way out to the kitchen and see if we have any kitties. Okay, well, I hear somebody. There's Miss Muffy. Hi, Bear. Good morning. Good morning to you. And there's Luna. Morning, Lou. There's 3 kitties. I'm going to have to peek under the table, see if we have a weather kitty. Oh my goodness, I think we do. Let's go see. Good morning, Loki. Are you going to be the weather kitty? We'll see what we got for weather today. Ooh, it's windy. The wind tried to take the door. I think we got some weather going on out there, Loki. What do you think? I can hear, sounds like rain. What do you think? Bear gonna be the weather kitty? Oh. Well, let's have a look at the catio, since we don't have any takers. All right, that looks pretty white to me. It's not deep, but it's white. And I would say right now it's raining. And, oh, my door's trying to get away from me. Oh, Loki's gonna try. No, he is not gonna go out in this mess. Whoa, I better grab my door. Okay, so it's windy and sort of raining, snowing. Oh, okay, so anyways, this is our catio on a stormy winter morning. You can see there's a little house and a cabin. Ooh, and it's windy and cold out there. Yuck. Okay, that's the catio. And it can stay out there. All right, let's get the big fat chair out of the way. Well, we didn't have a weather kitty, but we still have another weather kitty. Don't we, Lou? Do you think you might try to go out this morning? Be a weather kitty? No. That was a no. I'd rather eat. All right, well, all the kitties are inside on a awful messy morning. There's our weather kitty, Loki, and our second weather kitty, Luna. Yep, it's always a good idea to have 2 weather kitties because, well, sometimes one of them can be, may not want to do it or maybe under the weather. So we have 2 weather kitties. Yeah. There's Miss Muffy and Luna. Those are our 2 girl kitties right there. And one's super tiny and one's super large. Did you want your chair, Bear? I forgot about your chair. Let's get Bear's chair. Here we go. Here, we'll get Bear up on the table. Here he is. Good morning, Bear. How you doing? He likes to get up on the table in the morning. I think it's because he gets more pets that way. Yep. He likes to groom, too. Let's move the chair. See your eyes going towards the counter. There, we got Bear on the table. Good morning. All right. Let's go over here and see who we got for kitties. There's Miss Muffy. Oh, I'm waiting for Loki to finish his breakfast. There's Miss Muffy and Loki. Everybody's sampling the water and the crunchies and all that. There's Bear. He just jumped over. He's our counter surfing kitty in the morning. Right, Bear? He doesn't get up on the counter any other time of the day. Unless, well, sometimes if I leave that chair out and I forget to push it in, he might get up. And he has on occasion. So that's Bear. And what time is it? Yep, it's 5 after 4. I woke up a little bit early this morning. Eager to see the kitties. Always eager to see the kitties. I just love to get up in the morning to see the kitties. You're my favorite thing. Well, let's start out talking about Miss Muffy for a minute. This is our oldest kitty, Miss Muffy, aka Bubs. Yep. And she's 26. And you don't hear of too many 26-year-old kitties. It seems like they only live half that amount of time sometimes. But every once in a while, there's a kitty like Miss Muffy. And they just don't know when to quit. Right, Miss Muffy? Yeah. She's a very happy little kitty. Loves her people to death. Yeah. Love's going to keep Miss Muffy going. Yeah. There. She's our little paper bag kitty. There. And there's Loki way over there, all nice and warm and dry, because he didn't have to go out in the rain. We're supposed to have a rainy, snowy mess all day today. Yep. It's supposed to go right into late afternoon. So it started yesterday afternoon. So in saying that, I won't be going anywhere today in the car. There's nothing that needs me to go out in that mess. I'd rather not. So let's go over here and see Miss Luna for a minute. What are you up to, Bear? You trying to grab me? Yep. So this is Luna. Oh, Bear's got my shirt. There she is. So Luna is our beautiful 11-year-old brown tabby with white. Oh, and she was distracted by Loki. Now, he looks like he might want to go out. I don't know if it's even worth trying. So anyways, yes, Luna's our 11-year-old brown tabby with white. And she considers herself the mainecoon boss and chief dish inspector. And she's just got boss all over her, doesn't she? Yeah, but she can also be very sweet. Does Loki want to go out? I would say so. That usually means they're serious. All right. All right, Loki, you want to go outside? Let's see. Here. Oof. It's windy. What are you thinking? Yeah, it's not very nice out. Maybe not. Hurry up and make up your mind. The door's closing. There. All right. There, I guess we're not going to have a weather kitty. He tried awfully hard. Good boy, Loki. Good boy. He tried really hard to be a weather kitty this morning. That messy stuff out there is no fun. Let's see if he might have a trackball game. That would be nice. Nope. Loki's going for a walk. There. All right. Well, we don't have any weather kitties this morning, but that's all right. We've still got weather all day. Yep. So I'm just going to head over here and turn the coffee pot on. So I'd like to have a cup of coffee in a little bit. All right. So we need 8 cups of water. There. Coffee is on. Coffee and kitties are my 2 favorite things. We have a store on my channel, and I did some paintings of the kitties about 1.5 years ago, and I put them on mugs, and so there's a mug in there for every kitty, 2 different sizes, and then there's hoodies in there too with kitties on them, so just in case you need to do some shopping. All right. Well, let me see. What's going on in the living room? Let's get some lights on. Whoop, there's Loki on the scratcher. There he is. Let's sit down with Loki for a minute there. He loves that scratcher. Well, he and Luna both love it. Let me see, somebody just jumped down. That was Bear, I think. Yeah, here he comes. Bear follows me around the house all day long, don't you, Bear? Mm-hmm. Yes. Are you coming in? Uh-oh, Luna's sniffing Bear's tail. That's never good. Good boy, Bear. There, he got himself out of that situation. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Luna and Bear have a complicated relationship. I don't know why, because when Bear was a tiny kitten, Luna raised him up. Yes, she did. She used to sleep with him and play with him and everything. But then, all of a sudden, Bear was about 1.5 years old. Luna had had enough. I guess because baby Bear wasn't a kitten anymore. He's a full-blown kitty cat. Luna didn't want to have anything to do with that. So poor Bear, he didn't have a friend. So that's when Loki came, isn't it? Yeah, Loki came. Yes, he did. You need a pet? I think you do. Ah, there. Yep, so Loki came, and the reason we got Loki was because Bear needed a friend. Luna was hissing at him and growling at him, and Bear was lonely, so we went out and we got Loki. Yeah, and Loki and Bear, they bonded almost instantly. Yep, and we had Loki in one of the side bedrooms, kind of isolated from the other kitties. And then we, that same day, actually, I went in and I sat down with Loki on the floor. He was just a kitten. Well, he was about 5 months old when we got him, actually. And then Bear was on the other side. And he growled at Loki a few times. And then that was it. Then after that, they've been bonded ever since. So, they're good buddies. There he is. Here's Loki, and he just got through his surgery. We're so glad that's over with. And behind us, and there was nothing wrong with the lump, so Loki's all good to go. There, that's Loki and Bear in the living room. Good morning. We should go find the other kitties. Yeah, I think so. Let's go find the other kitties. Well, there's Luna. Bear's gonna lead me. Be careful. There. There's Luna. Now, where's Miss Muffy? Oh, there she is. There's Miss Muffy. So, Miss Muffy's our 26-year-old kitty. And I call her a Tabico. I think that's correct. She's a calico with tabby striping. That's Miss Muffy. Yeah, she's our outdoor kitty. She goes outdoors every day, all year round. Even when it's messy out, she'll walk out and sit on the step. Because that's Miss Muffy's favorite thing to do, is to go outdoors. Always has been, hasn't it, Bear? Always been Miss Muffy's favorite thing, yeah. She doesn't play with toys, never did. She just wants to go outdoors. So she still does, but I go out with her most of the time. She'll go out and sleep on the step on a nice sunny day. That's her favorite thing to do outside, is just sleep. So she doesn't get into too much trouble. Nope. And Bear's been outside before too, haven't you, Bear? Yup. All 3 of the Maine Coon kitties got outdoors once. It was a very scary story. Maybe we should tell it, a summarized version of it, Bear. Yep, so a few years ago, well, that's a good idea, Luna. Okay, here we go. All right. So a few years ago, my son and his partner were visiting, and my husband was out in the woodpile with the chainsaw doing something. He came back in through the basement and put his chainsaw away, but the basement door floated open because it didn't get closed quite enough. So my son and his partner, we were all upstairs visiting for about an hour. And I looked towards the front door and I saw Loki outside paddling to get in. And my mind did a flip because I didn't know how he got outdoors to start with. So I ran to the door and let Loki in. And then my husband ran downstairs and noticed that the basement door was open. So Luna was up on the top of the basement stairs just ready to go. She ran back inside when Cat Daddy came. So Bear was just Bear left outside at that point, and he was around the other side of the house, and he was scared to death, weren't you? Yeah. But I came and I ran around the back of the house, and Bear ran all the way right down into the basement stairs. So that was really good, and then we got Bear inside. But I didn't come out of it very well. I had a great big bite on my leg. All 4 of Bear's big sharp teeth went right into my leg when I grabbed him because he was so scared. Yeah, and did a number on my arm too. Yeah, but he was terrified. And I came running down the stairs and grabbed him. Didn't I, Bear? And at that point, he didn't know who I was. So he bit me. And I had to go get a tetanus shot. But that was my fault. It wasn't Bear's fault. He was very scared. So they have had a few little adventures outdoors. Yep. And Loki, he saved the day that day because he came to the front door and let everybody know there was a problem. So that's why Loki's called Loki the Brave. Yep. Here he is. Good boy, Loki. There. Maybe we can sit down and see Loki. It's a little bit dark there, but there he is. Hi, Bear. Now you want us to look at you, I see. The kitties are waiting for a little snack, and they have it right after Catio Chat, don't they, Bear? So that's what the kitties are waiting for right now. So, you know what I'm thinking? Since everyone's fit as a fiddle, we're gonna wrap this up. Call it Catio Chat for today. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow.